we got?
All right. Welcome everybody. We got a good broadcast tonight. Humongous Red Sox, Little Blue Jays, Bobby Jones, the game free playoffs of 0-3. Now you'll see right here, game one the Sox took it 9-6, but the Blue Jays had a big win in game two, 12-2. Winner of this will be playing against Visory's White Tigers, who have been pretty dominant this season.
Where's this game at? What's Bobby's home field? Bobby's home field is
Dirt Yards, my
Dirt
favorite
Yards.
field in the game.
You can see it. I can't. Right here.
Dirt Yards is known for its Dirt Yards is known for the offensive performances that happen there. I mean, we've seen some crazy offensive performances there already in the playoffs. Mainly a plus 22 last week from Diskey and his Chanticleers. Hey, I wonder who that is.
Who is Disky? Well, I am Itanium. I'm just gonna run the stream. And this is Disky. He's doing the call.
Yes, I am Diskey. I'm on the comms tonight.
This is Bobby's team.
And let's look at these rosters. How about it? For the Red Sox, they've got a decently fast team. You've got Henri Deschamps, Caffey Wolf, Wally Evans, very fast players. And then they've got some slower power hitters like Nicky Winston and Bobby Bullgreen. Jorge Garcia, also notable.
How about
Now, these rosters on the screen are not the actual orders. They're just placeholders, I guess. And then for Depp and his little Blue Jays, he's got the Weber twins, he's got Billie Jean, he's got Marcellus Marks and Cheryl Reynolds. But for those who don't know, wait. How did he get Marcellus Marks and Cheryl Reynolds on the same team?
Yeah, both are like top 5 picks. Must have traded big time.
Those are both first round. Those are both first round calibers. And Dawn Cozart, who is not as good as she is in 01 and 02.
Oh yeah, she's the
I actually
Cleveland
don't know who
Indians
she's a
clone.
clone of. Delgado?
Jim Tomey. Jim Tomey.
Show me. All right. I'm not too familiar with the 03 pros except for Ichiro.
He'd be sick to have an 01. All right.
Yeah, this would be a great 01 roster.
Let's go to the
I can't get this
gameplay.
game started. How about it?
Yeah. All right. I want to show depth first.
I will be flipping between the games back and forth. So we'll have one team play an inning, then the next, then the next, then the next. Yeah. Maybe hard to follow, but. And here we've got our integrity procedure for Depp as he's about to configure his lineup. He will be batting first. Raytron on the mound for the Sox. And it'll be Ashley beginning, or is that Sydney? I have the lineup card right here, so it's Ashley. She gets a big boost playing with her twin. Ball one outside. Solid line drive bat, solid speed. We'll see if the dirt yard. We'll see, not if, but when the dirt yards bounces will help out a team. As that is a strike barely on the corner. Good pitch from Ray. Ashley aiming to hit one further left. This one looks like it's juicy. This one's hit. Will not go out, but it's in left. Bounces over the head of the left fielder, I believe it's No, not Marcellus. Double for Weber. And here's Marcellus. Great power hitter, great speed, but he's aiming line drive with him. Ooh, big grounder to Jorge. Will he be able to make it? Yes! What a throw! Ashley takes her base. As it is a runner on third with one out for Rosanna Phelps. Decent grounder hitter, more of a fielding specialist. Ooh, barely eclipsed the zone. I don't know what's gone into Raytron today. So it looks hittable. Foul, however. You'll see a lot of foul balls today. Here's the delivery. Outside. Strikeout! What was he doing swinging at that? All that is well ends well, it seems, because Cheryl Reynolds is up. Why aren't you going power with Cheryl? Foul ball hit. Cheryl has 100 power. She is a Sammy Sosa clone. This one's hit to center field. Priming to make the catch. That is a Blunza? I don't know, but Weber scores. Cheryl head to second. Nope. Ball bounces past Bullgreen, so no risk of a double play there. And that is an RBI single for Cheryl Reynolds as Sydney Weber comes up, hopefully inspired by Ashley's run. This one is hit past Jorge. Will settle not in the glove of Evans. Evans tries to gun Cheryl down at third. Jorge bobbles it. And it's runners on the corners. Setting one up nicely for Molly May. Fringe power hitter. As we will see an attempt of stealing second. Called off because that is barely a strike. Oh my gosh, Ray. Another one. Molly May will make contact. They shifted. Oh no, that's bad. Cheryl scores. Cindy's headed to her third. She's able to make it. Jorge's able to stop the ball. And runners on the corners again for Don Cozart, clone of Jim Thome, who I believe is 72-72 stats. 72 power, 72 contact, by the way. Hits the right field, trying to make the play. Will be made. And sorry, that was Kathy Wolf in center field. As we now prepare to see Bobby Jones, coach of the Red Sox, pitch for 1 inning, and then we swap back to the little Blue Jays. Jib Tegrity, and he's making it very, very observable. We will be fast forwarding through defense because defense is really boring in this game. All right, Palmer pitching to Marcellus. Grounder back to the pitcher, no pass. Henri's there to make the play, though, and that's out one. Now Reynolds up. Grounder, it looks like. Oh, no, Nikki and Palmer fight over it. That'll be a single for Cheryl Reynolds. Not great. But here's Don Cozart. Maybe a little substitution there. Reynolds heads for second. Winston trying to make the play. Oh, no, he misses. Head for third. Palmer able to make the play. The hit. Wolf will not be able to get under it quick enough. Single for Don Cozart, and this is a bad day, it seems. 2-1 pitch to the first Weber, Ashley. Palmer falls for it. Deschennes is able to just tag the base. Clean defense for the most part. Now, the way rBBL works is, while we're in defense, is we compare each other's scores on aggregate against each other. Whoever has the biggest run differential wins, as Wally Evans is able to get on. But, ooh, that's not going to be a made play in the field on the steal, but... Okay, that will not be one either. Wally gets a 2-for-1. 0-1 pitch to Wolf. Oh, tries to bunt, but fails, because you are not me. And also because we ban bunts. Strikeout. The reason we ban bunts is because the stupid loser clanker AI cannot field them. Deschennes takes a strike. Swing and a miss. 1-2 count. 1 out. Strikeout! Deschennes strikes out. And now it's Jorge Garcia. Hits a grounder. Is Sydney going to be able to make the play? No, she will not. 1 run scores for the AI Red Sox. And AI runs are pretty valuable. You're valuable to stop as well. Attempting to make the throw is Wolf. It bounces! Dirt Yards classic. And that is 3 stolen bases for the AI Red Sox. It's rare you see Jorge Garcia stealing a base. And it's rare you see Raytron hitting a home run, which is why he probably won't hit one. He's a very good grounder hitter, however. Lets that one go. Great eye. I actually don't know Tron's eye stat off the top of my head. It must be pretty high, however, as that is a smart ball to take. He's able to hit a grounder, though. Kozar can be able to make the play. Yes. So, pretty calamitous inning, I'd say. Let's see if the actual Red Sox can capitalize. Billy Jean starting on the mound for pitching rotation. Wally Evans aiming for a grounder. He's a very multi-tool player. Can hit line drive and grounder because he's so fast, and he's good fielding. Well, not really good fielding. He's solid fielding. I'd give him that. This one's hit up to, well, no, past one of Weber's. Sherrill's able to fall on it in the outfield. Just a single for Wally Evans. Here's Kathy Wolf. Great grounder hitter. One of the highest speed stats in the game. Same speed as Ichiro, I'm pretty sure. Up north for ball 1. Just had some water. Fouled off for strike 1. A 1-1 pitch to Wolf. Grounds it past Blackwood. Is Wally able to make second? Yes, he will. And Caffey's able to get on first. So, oh, this is good for him. 2 on for Henri. For those who don't know, Henri is the best player in the game. That's not really an example of why, although this is going to bounce towards Cheryl. All right, well, is Caffey able to make it home? They've already scored 1. Henri's trying to make it home. It will fail. He'll just settle for a triple. That scores 2. Jorge Garcia now up. He's perfect hitting in playoffs. Ball 1 outside. Now, Jorge, you may be saying, you, a casual, may be saying, oh, Jorge's terrible. But me, an intellectual, says, this dude's got a good bat. The game hides a lot of stuff from you. So join rBBL to learn that. Free account to Garcia. The pitch will come eventually. The pitch half cometh. And it's a strike. 3-1 count to Garcia to pitch. Makes contact, grounded down the third baseline. Not foul. Stays fair. Throw from Weber. Tiny bit late. Jorge keeps his perfect playoff average. So it's runners on the corners. None out. This is looking to be a big dirt yards game. Ray attempting to steal second. Ray Tron pops it up. This might ruin it. Cheryl running for it. Bounces off her head. Garcia's out, but fair enough. 1 out for a run. Would you take the offer? Bobby does. It's now 3-1 Red Sox on aggregate. Speaking of aggregate, the Discord Backyard Soccer League, the DBSL, is accepting signups right now. Go to the r/Backyard Baseball League server to learn more. Do it now. Quick 0-2 count for Bobby Bullgreen, who I have on my team. He's a clone of Angelo Del Vecchio, which means he's got good pop on his bat. Shows it with that foul. Line drive, by the way. Here's the pitch. Oh, weak grounder. You get out a lot with Bobby. The 1 and the 2. AI has a power up now, which is bad for the Red Sox, but Blue Jays time. Let's see if the Blue Jays can make up this difference. Nancy Chin's first up. Solid grounder hitter, except no, because she has 75 power and 1 contact. But she has speed, so go grounder with her. Except Det must be thinking on another level because he's going line drive, and it seems to be paying off here. 2-0 count. 2-1. Sorry. Here's the pitch. Low for ball 3. 3-1 count. And Nancy Chin, also a really good pitcher most of the time. Fouled off. 3-2 count. If Chin gets on here, this could be a really good for him. He will get on. I mean, so sorry. She will get on. And here's Billie Jean Blackwood. Solid grounder hitter with great contact. But grounds on the right between Tron and the Shens. Wait, no, that's not the Shens. That's Winston, but it doesn't matter because that's 2 base runners. And we're back to the top of the order. Here's Ashley Weber. It's 1 down the foul line. Goes the wrong way. Or the right way if you like boring baseball games. Pretty focused swing spot, and this one's hit right in front of Evans, who will get the out at second and try for the out at third, but Palmer's not fast enough. That's Palmer, right? I think it is. Here's Marks. Take strike 1. I mean, you know Marks has got great batting and solid speed, but he can't field, which is why they hide him at right field. Pitch. Hit towards center. Wolf trying to make the catch and succeeds. Throws it into Bullgreen, who of course drops it, and Chin goes home. 3-2 on aggregate. Red Sox still have the lead, but this is shaping up to be a close one. Rosanna Phelps now. Struck out earlier today. Earlier today, more like 10 minutes ago. Nobody's laughing. Ball 2, 2-0 count. You know, I haven't really used Rosanna Phelps, I think, ever. No, I've used her once, I'm pretty sure. And here's the eventual walk. I mean, 3-0 count. Oh, no, that's a strike. 3-1. If Rosanna Phelps works this into her second strikeout of the day, that'd be funny. Well, she might be doing that. 2 outs, so this is pretty pivotal. Oh my gosh, she did work it into her second strikeout of the day. Commentator's curse. But yeah, quick defense time. 1-2 slow ball from Jody Palmer, and Nancy Chin is turned away. That ticket is not for this game. Now time to turn away Molly May. Away May is now time for June. And here's Cindy Weber. Grounder was somehow hit. And that's thrown out. Alright, time for Clanker defense. Can they beat Clankers? Well, to count, will they beat the Clanker? You'll beat that one. And here we go. Strikeout on Palmer. Okay, it was Payne at first base. Richie Sexton glove? Here's the throw. Bounce into Don's hands. Quick 1, 2, 3, boom. Hmm? Pitch Blackwood to Palmer. Palmer pops that up. It looks like Phelps settles under. No, that's not Phelps. Someone settled under it. That's all that matters. It was Molly May. Yes, I remember now. Jillian Payne to bat. I don't know the batting stats for Payne in this game. Well, it's 1-1 now. I know the count, of course. Who wouldn't? But here's the pitch on its grounder past the second baseman, who makes the throw. I have no idea why I turned British there, but I don't know. Might have landed with the chat. I'm not on the Twitch. Anyway, here's the pitch to Nicky Winston. He's got good power, and his cone is behind the dish. Nicky Winston and Molly May, I bet, are trash talking each other right now. Just can't hear them. 0-2 count. The trash talk seemed to have gotten to Nicky. Must have called him a broken ladder. Here's pitch. Fouled off. You'll see people switching from power to line drive when it's 2 strikes. That is because power, I believe, is more likely to strike out with it. 1-2 count. There's big one. Good eye. Takes that for ball 2. Slowly working back up the count. This one is hit, and Blackwood makes the catch. Nothing getting past her, so through 2, it's 3-2 Red Sox with the runs allowed tiebreaker. So instead of needing 1 to tie it up, to take the lead, the Blue Jays need 2. And here's Cheryl Reynolds. She can get 1 here. And he likes that one. He hits it. She hits it. I was speaking to he as the coach. I don't want to get canceled here. Deshen's attempts to make the throw, but it will not be in time. Double for Cheryl Reynolds. As she prepares to maybe be advanced by Cindy Weber. Bitch. Weber swings and misses. 0-1 count. Even though this is 0-3. Oh my gosh, Ray. 0-2. Okay. This one's popped up. Will be caught by Evans. Runner on second, 1 out for Molly May. She's aiming for the fences. She's got fringe home run ability. There's a reason I said fringe. Settled under is Winston. Up. But it looks like Tron made the catch and ran over Winston. They look the exact same, so I don't know what happened. Ooh, the elevator fools Don Kozar. Now, if you hit that elevator, you get a power-up hit. Unlike in 0-1 and 0-2, where you just get a screaming line drive and an undergrounder to start the game. And you can only hit power-ups if you're 9th round pick, by the way. So I believe that would be Jody Palmer. Anyway, back to what's actually going on. 0-2 count to Don Cozart, who you could just say is Jim Thome if you want. Don't actually. That's not fun. Ball gets past the first baseman, who, the outfielder makes a bad throw. It's gonna go out of play. 1 run scores. It is now 3-3, but the Red Sox have the cooler 3-3, so they're winning. Anyway, here's Nancy Chin. Started off last inning with a walk. Ooh, strike 1. And here's the 1-1 count. Dang, I need some water. That's fouled off by Chin. 1-2 count. Oh no, a strikeout. She swung really late at that on the elevator, so now time for clanker defense. Phelps pops it up. Very large circle, but Nikki's able to see through the nonsense. Billie Jean hit one up, so that's out. Great transition, guys. I didn't even know that transition. Marcellus Marks hits it past the gap between second and third base. There's a shortstop for a reason, guys. Marcellus is able to beat the relay to second. AI double for Marcellus Marks is, oh no, Cheryl Reynolds up. Here's the pitch. Strike 1. We are not speeding this one up because this is a key moment in the game. Cheryl Reynolds is able to hit a grounder. Will not get past Palmer, who's able to make the throw safely. No runs allowed. No containment breaches. Here's Nikki Winston. Now, we will be skipping through this. This is not a key moment. Yeah, that's really not a key moment. I'm glad Nikki's glad we didn't show it. Strikeout on Wally Evans. Here's Kathy Wolf, one of my favorite players in this game. Because she's fast and she has a great arm. She's not really that great at batting, however. And this one drives her batting. Strikeout by Chin. Was that an immaculate inning? I don't think so, but it would be cool if it was. Wally Evans up, the Swiss Army knife of backyard baseball. And it's storming pretty bad outside here. Wally Evans takes ball 1. Must be a sign something's brewing up in this game. Ball 2 for Wally Evans. Just brewing up a walk, I see. Thank you, Zeus. Actually, no thank you, Zeus, for that foul ball. That was really rude because foul balls are kind of boring to commentate. Getting too meta here. 2-1 count. Zeus, I swear to God. All right. 2-2. Liner. Yep. All right. Pray this one's not a foul ball. I swear to God. All right. 2-2 pitch. What could go wrong here? I'm going to lose my mind. All right, let's go for 10 in a row, guys. That's 6. That's 6. Really making Billie Jean work for it. The 2-2 and a million pitch. Okay, finally one in play. This one's popped up. Billie Jean and Koza racing for it at the same time. They're not able to make the play. Collisions. Lots and lots of indecisions. Wally hits first base. Now Kathy Wolf will attempt to advance him. Fouled off, fouled off. Wally aiming for second. Hit and run. Gets past Blackwood, the ball does. And Wally's able to barely make it past Chin at second base. Right before she dives on it. So 2 on for Henri Deschênes. Last time in this situation, he hit a big old triple. And Zapich does not like it. With Henri, you gotta be selective of your pitches. Or pitches you want to hit, sorry. Both still apply. Both is good. Sorry guys, just had to pause that for 1 sec. 1-2 count to the Shen. Aiming for a ground ball. Sorry, you just got some bad lag because that was a foul ball, of course. Curse you. More foul balls, everybody. We love foul balls here. That one, oh no, unfortunate bounce. Weber to Weber will not yield a double play, but it will yield the single play. Getting Wally out. Stuffing the lead runners good. 2 on, 1 out. Jorge Garcia time. Strike 1. Now, if Jorge gets a hold of one, he can really get a hold of one. With his money grubby fingers. The 0-2 count. Will he, won't he? Won't he be able... He won't be able to get a... He won't be able to get a strike here, so that's a 1-2 count. Okay, Billy's just walking him now. Here we go. Fouled off. Stays alive. See, I've become so zen, I just don't care about foul balls anymore. The universe is testing me. 2-2 count. Okay, this one's hit fair. Grounder with some velocity. I was trying to say ferocity, but swapped it up. Caffey attempts to... Is that cheese? I mean, it wasn't successful. By the way, cheese is when you do something that is a no-no. Manipulating the AI. So Raytron slaps the liner, which goes off the back of a Weber. I don't know which one that is, but Billie Jean makes the play. Still a run scores. It's 4-3 on aggregate now. And here's Bobby Bull Green, the Green Bull, one of Bobby's favorite players. It's funny that the coach is named Bobby and he has Bobby Bull Green. Bobby Jones coaching Bobby Bull Green from the sidelines. Oh, this one looks good. It's hit, foul. And now I have to wait quite a bit. Alright, 0-2 count, switching to line drives, attempting to steal the base. Will they steal the base? No, they get the ball. And the steal cancel. 0-2 count, runners on the corners. 1-2 count, sorry, fouled off. My statement still applies. Heading for next bases. I forgot who just got off. After Garcia, it's someone. That's ball free. Oh, it was Raytron, alright. Well, it gets past Chin. Henri is sent home. Ray the third. 5 Oh, Red Sox and 5-3 on aggregate Red Sox. All right, here we go. Full count, big one, fouled off. Right, here we go. Full count, the hit to Weber. Maybe making the throw. Yes! Cozart had to scoop it off the ground and do some damage control, but good enough, and we're halfway through the game. 5-0 Red Sox, 4-1 Blue Jays in their game, 5-3 overall. Billie Jean Blackwood leads off, prepping a grounder. Loading a grounder sounds better in this situation. Low for ball one. Oh my. Sorry for that, guys. Elevator misses for strike two. Well, actually, Billie Jean missed the elevator for strike two. 1-2 pitch. Grounder to Garcia, who makes it. Yes, makes the play. Pretty impressive one, if I dare say so myself. Strike one to Weber. Raytron not been forced out of the game yet. By the way, a pitcher is forced out of the game when they have allowed 5 runs or if their stamina is terrible. Grounder for Weber right in front of Winston, who's able to make the throw to Payne and get the out. 2 outs, Marcellus up. Gets a hold of this one! It's gone! It's gone! And I have a special weather statement. Yay. 5-4 now. Now it's a big one for Marcellus. Rosanna Phelps up. Probably going to be a stark contrast from the Marcellus hit. Bobby Bowlgreen comes in the game in relief of Raytron. Phelps hits the grounder to Garcia, who is unable to pick it up because of the bounce that threw off his timing. Or he didn't want to get his clothes dirty. I'm guessing the latter. Yeah, but Cheryl time. Cheryl can flip the script in an instant. Will she? Won't she? She will not! Fouled off for the first strike. Ooh, what a pitch! 0-2. Reynolds. That one's out of the zone for Bowlgreen. From Bowlgreen. 1-2. This one, fouled off. Tension building. Get a drum roll. Ask for a drum roll. All I get is a thunder roll. This one's hit! Center field. Rushing to it is Deschennes, who gets under it but does not get it in his glove. Tron attempts to make the throw but fails. Rosanna Phelps comes in to score from first, I believe. Long single for Cheryl Reynolds. Now it's 5-5 all, except the Red Sox have allowed nothing. So they have the better 5-5. Weber hits a grounder right to Bowlgreen, who bobbles it. Everybody is safe. So 2 on for Molly May. And right here is a big opportunity to blow the game wide open. Will they do so? Well, grounder, oh my gosh. Great fielding from Garcia at third base. Cozart. Palmer to Cozart to pitch. Hit well by Cozart. Evans settles under it and makes the nice grab. And we fast forward to an 0-2 count to Ashley Weber. And Sydney Weber is denouncing all rumors of relation to her. Nancy Chin, 2-2 count. A grounder, Palmer attempting to get under it, and she's able to get it. Well, not really get under it, get to it. You know what I mean. 1-2 pitch to Deschens, who strikes out. He's pretty easy to strike out. 2-1 pitch to Garcia. 3-2. Oh, to hit that nice diving catch by Sydney Weber. And Cozart gets under Raytron's hit and makes the nice catch. Now it's the Red Sox turn to put up numbers. 0 is a number, by the way. Just a friendly reminder. Correct me if I'm wrong, mellow math teacher. 1-0 pitch to Palmer. Ball 2. 2-0 pitch to Palmer will not happen yet as we have a pause of disbelief as Marcellus Marks comes into the game in relief. He's a solid pitcher as well. I did forget to mention that. Frio. Walk time? Walk time question mark? Walk time period. Jodie Palmer takes her base. She's won the grand prize. On. The pitch is right. Payne fouls one off. As you see, Palmer giving the go-ahead to try for second. 0-1, 0-2 now. I'm just naming all the leagues. I've made that joke before. Dude, that swing spot was covered entirely by Payne's lower region, but 1-2. Here's the pitch. Oh, late on it. Strikeout, and it bounces past Chin on the steal, so that's the silver lining, I guess. Wait, is Palmer able to make it? Yes. Double steal for Jodie Palmer at the cost of a Jillian Payne strikeout. But here we go. Winston, Nikki Winston, aiming for it. Doesn't like that pitch. Fair enough. Winston rejects offer. Marks counters. Rejected. We can see Marks is not happy. The banker's offer. It's a pop-up to Cozart. Oh no, it gets past Marcellus! That one's headed out of play! Technical double for Nikki Winston. And we're back to the start of the order. Looks like we got a BRBP here. Wow, that was quick. 6-5 on aggregate, the Red Sox. Wally aiming a liner. Lands in a foul ball. Wally, I swear to God. Please make this quick. Oh, strike. 1-2 count. Strikeout! No! I don't know why I had so much emotion in that, but Kathy Wolf fouls one off. Fouled that one off as well. 0-2 count. Wolf's trying to get a grounder fair. This one, well played. Oh man. Weber had the out if she just threw it to first immediately, but no, she tried a relay. And we're skipping through the pauses. So Henri Deschen's now up. The pitch. Big freeze. It's a ball. Time for some stamina reduction, I guess. Ball 2. Now, if the Shens ends up hitting a home run on a power-up pitch, that is a power-up hit for them. It could be an aluminum power bat. Frio pitch to Deschenz, who is able to hit this one deep left field above Phelps's head. She watches that go out as that is a free run bomb for who else but Henri Deschenz. That's the 7th run. That's the 8th run. 393 feet. Pretty decent one. And that's the 9th run. We've got a typical work week score here, 9-5. Ooh, that's a strike barely to Jorge Garcia, who is still batting perfectly some way or another. Oh, but that might not stay because Marcellus Marks is pitching well. 0-2, up north, up in the attic. 1-2 to count. This one is hit. Left field bounces over. Yes, for a ground rule double. Very short fences. That's why it's possible. Don't ask questions. Raytron takes a ball. One 0 count. Oh, sorry. Got sleepy. Got sleepy because of all the foul balls that have been hit this game. 2-0 count to Raytron. Wake me up with some big ones. 2-1 count. Two. Raytron. Aiming to continue this decently big inning. Grounder past Marks. Sprinting, single. And now it's the Green Bull, Bobby Bullgreen. Not hit much yet. Wow, I am speechless. Great pitches from the AI today. Bullgreen connects foul. Bullgreen sizing up Marks. Marks misses. Misses again. The banker's not having success with his pitches. His success there. I'm actually just going to start comparing baseball to Deal or No Deal now. As that's a single for Bobby Bullgreen, his first hit today. Loads the bases. And Jody Palmer up now. I believe she started this inning out? Maybe. Yes, she did. That's ball 1. Strike 1. Robo-ump going crazy today. Up in the attic. Ball 1. Up pitch. Strike 2. Palmer looking for a good one. Will she get it? Looks like she might. She will not. 2-2 pitch coming up now. Big freeze! Able to make contact, but it's foul. That big freeze actually could have been big. Ooh, that was pretty fast. Marcellus is a good heat. It's full count and sending all bases. Grounder right between pitcher and catcher. Play made by May. And that's An end to the best inning yet today. It's Blue Jays time. They've scored in every inning so far. Who says they're going to stop? Kozart, apparently. Sent to Wolf in center, who makes the catch pretty easily. Good to see she doesn't have Sleeper Sportsbook. That's up in the attic for ball one. Strike one. Jin attempting to use her power. Fails. So far, at least. 1-2 count. Now pitching. That should have been caught. That realistically would be caught by the catcher. But it's 1-2 here. Out of the zone for ball two. Green Bull having a tiny bit of trouble finding the zone. Out of the zone for ball three. 3-2 count now. This is the big one. This is the turkey dinner, dare I say. Power up pitch, but fouled off. If that was a hit, that could have been the spark to the Blue Jays rally, which will not happen here, it seems. That's the second out on a strikeout. And yep, it probably will not happen here, knowing Billie Jean Blackwood's a weak hitter. Don't tell Marky I said that. Or do, I don't care. What's he gonna do, fight me? Blackwood hits first. Here's Weber, one of them. Ashley, to be specific. Great eye from Bull Green. 1-0 count. Here we go. This one's hit. And gathered nicely by Tron, who makes the out. Now it's time for some defense. 0-2. Nice defense. What? Nice hit by May, but textbook defense that really messed up my mind from Henri. Not here though, as Ashley Weber is able to get a nice hit. Could this start a train? I believe one of these teams has a power-up in stock. Might be the Blue Jays. Phelps whiffs, and Ashley hits second, so decent trade-off. Palmer pitching around. I believe the Blue Jays actually have it, because why would Jody be pitching around? If not, 2-2 then. Here's a slow ball. Just very weak grounder from Phelps. And she is slow on the terrain. Call her not Michael Phelps. God damn, lightning struck super close to me. But
I could hear it over your mic.
What?
I could hear the rumbling over your mic.
Oh my gosh, no way. As that's the first strike for Bull Green. Yeah, Weber be crazy in Alabama as Marcellus attempts to make the catch. Will fail. As this is the Blue Jays trying to defend the AI Red Sox. Jody Palmer hits one to the outfield. Gets past Weber. Phelps is able to gather it. Moving rapidly towards the infield. And Nicely fielded. 0-1 to Payne. Payne pops it up. Infield fly rule. 0-1 to Winston. Winston strikes out. Right. Wally Evans bunts. That's cheating. Luckily, cheaters get what's coming to them. Anyway, it's time for the Red Sox. Can they put up an even bigger whipping on them? Ball 2 to Payne. Another lightning strike! Are you kidding? That's the first strike to Payne. Speaking of strikes, anything to commentate though is Payne looked like that was headed to the outfield, but Chin gathers it and makes the nice play. Winston gathering up power. It's this one! Deep! Reynolds almost Canseco's it. But just a single for Nicky Winston? Wally Evans up. Ball 1. Whoa. Fouled off. 1-1 count. Aiming for second is Nicky, yes. Goes past Cheryl, although she almost stopped that one. Nicky headed for third. What is he doing? He's able to make it back to second, however. Stupidity should not be awarded. Should not be rewarded. I will say that. So here's Wolf. Wolf pops that up. Is that an infield fly? Not an infield fly, although they wish it was. They're glad it wasn't. Because that's an easy out being made at third. Now only fast people on for Henri de Shens. Bomb incoming? Ooh, strike one. Did not like that pitch. And Henri de Shens is gonna hit that one like the lightning struck near me. That's gone. Henri de Shens, 2 bombs today. Both free runners. And fantasy baseball owners are happy to have him. Speaking of fantasy baseball, time for the sponsor of today's stream, Underdog Fantasy. I actually don't condone Underdog Fantasy. Their ads have AI in it. Speaking of AI, Jorge Garcia can try to hit some home runs off of him. Marcellus should be heading out the game here. I called it. Here's Rosanna Phelps. Phelps throws one. That's strike. Jorge was probably taken aback by that one. That ball moved through the air like how Michael Phelps moves through water. Jorge Garcia hits a strong grounder past Phelps. Between Weber and Shin. Shin tries to make the throw for some unknown reason. Single Jorge Garcia. He has a perfect batting average in the playoffs. Wow. Sean prepares. Big freeze. And he's able to call off the runner in time. That's impressive. I personally would have swung at that big freeze. And missed, of course, but we don't talk about that. 1-1 count to Raytron. He pops it up. Stats. Not caught by Cheryl Reynolds to not in the inning. And Reynolds was attacking Weber with the baseball. And the Webers will be pressing charges. They have Law by Mike as their lawyer. It's over. Anyway, here's Bobby Bullgreen. Speaking of over, the little Blue Jays need to score 8 more runs to have the lead. Strike 2 with a perfectly placed one. Bobby Bullgreen fighting from behind. Strikes out. All right. Last chance for the little Blue Jays to keep their playoff hopes alive.
I'm gonna
We're going to
stay
go
on.
ahead and get done with the Red Sox.
Yeah, exactly.
Because y'all don't want to see the Red Sox game anymore. Y'all want to see the little Blue Jays. Y'all want to see the pretty little babies that you could ask for flowers. I sit for hours watching all the bluebirds.
I'm gonna play the rest of Bobby's
Double
game
for Marcellus Marks.
so that
Whoa.
we can show Depp hitting at the end after Bobby's result is done.
Yep. It's all about suspense, kids. And 30-year-old teachers, because I know half of the player base is teachers. Strike 1. Can Cheryl be dealt with? Runner in scoring position. 2-2 count. Looks like she might deal with him. Crazy ball. Will the crazy ball fool Reynolds? Yes, it will. That's a key strikeout. Cozart might also be a key strikeout. Runner still in scoring position, as Marcellus has not decided to quit the game yet. Unlike the rest of Depp's fans. Henry makes the throw in time. Payne to Palmer for the missed double play. Marks on third. Weber preparing to score him, maybe. Or hit a foul ball, of course. Now that's not what I like to call an all-state foul ball. That wouldn't break a car's windshield. That might knock over a sandcastle. If the sandcastle's on sandy flats, knock it over. You know what? Burn sandy flats. That's a bunt from Ashley Weber. What else were you expecting? All right, time to see the Red Sox hit some more. One last time. One last rendezvous. Why is rendezvous spelled like that? Of course, it's the French. It's the dirty French. Anyway, here's Jody Palmer. Already got a strike while I was rambling about rendezvous. That's a slow-mo that will miss. Rendezvous, is that the proper plural? I guess. Anyway, who cares? Who cares about the French? It's Jody Palmer time. I assume Palmer to be Irish or something. 2-1. I mean, Arnold Palmer, wasn't he Irish? No. That's a grounder to Weber, who's able to gather it and make the play. Here's Payne. Here's Hotel Payne right here. Takes the first strike. I'm speaking it into existence. I am the prophecy. I am the prophet. I make prophecies. I am the prophecy. I make prophets, of course. Both statements are technically true. 1-2. I know Twitch chat is slamming me right now, but will not make the catch. Blackwood. Blackwood did not mess the play up enough. And I had money on this game. Here's Winston, 1 on, 1 out. Nikki takes ball one. Nikki prepares to hit one. Straight back to the pitcher. Or catcher? Out is made. Lag is spike. Wally Evans. You know, it maybe wasn't the best idea to do this while I am currently in a thunderstorm. My Wi-Fi might be messing up. That's a grounder for Wally Evans with a terrible bounce. And by terrible, I mean nasty. Straight up nasty bounce. That scores one, so this is a 13-5 game. Little Blue Jays have to get to 15-1 to have a shot. Ball one. Wolf attempting to stretch this out, give them an even bigger cushion. Ball two. 2-0 counts Wolf. Wolf takes one. Ball free. 3-0 count with a really quick call off, by the way. Pretty impressive stuff. Wolf takes strike one. This one goes out of bounds. Out of bounds, brother. What is this? Any other backyard baseball? What? Any other backyard sport? 3-2 count, strikeout. Okay, well, we don't get to see Henri again. But 13-0's pretty impressive, don't you say? Okay, magic number here is 9. Gotta put up 9 runs while shutting out the AI. Marcellus Marks can make it 8 pretty easily. Okay, but he won't. Yep. 9 runs and 2 outs is possible. Tough, yes. Possible, yes. Fouled off by Phelps. You got 5 more strikes remaining, Depp. You better use them wisely. Technically, you have infinite remaining, depending on how we want to categorize foul balls. 1-1 count. If Depp pulls off this comeback, I will become a Blue Jays fan. I am not becoming a Blue Jays fan, it seems. I'm open to other possibilities. As Cheryl Reynolds prepares to hit this one. That's gone. That's gone. Wow. Wow. I am taken aback. 8's the magic number now. 1 down, 8 more to go, I guess. Does not like that one. 2 more strikes. Interesting that decided not to swing at that one. Oh my gosh, 1 more strike remaining. Is this it? Is this it? Fireball? Wait, that's good for them, because stamina's draining. Okay, here's payoff. Grounder, Shroud, gets it. Makes the throw, ladies and gentlemen. The humongous Red Sox advance over the little Blue Jays by a score of 13 to at most 6. You know, we'll see if that claim gets validated. It will be, but the claim that the humongous Red Sox beat the little Blue Jays 13-6 might not be, as that's two outs already. Nancy Chin, 11 strikeouts, by the way. Fireball to end it. Fireball to end the little Blue Jays season, going out with a blaze of glory? No, a blaze just simply ablaze. But all right, well, the humongous Red Sox take the victory, and they will face off against the number 1 seed, the undefeated in the regular season White Tigers, coached by Visery. Great season from Depp and the little Blue Jays. He will be an O3 contender next year. If he decides to play O3, of course, he could just play O1. He did sub in O1 this season. Not in the playoffs, but unless we have some extra messages, extra programming, that'll be the end of today's match of the week.
And maybe you should wrap it up. I don't know, because you're casting in a thunderstorm.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna get struck by lightning sooner or later.
Yeah, well, we'll just wrap it up. Congratulations, Bobby.
Yeah,
Good games to you guys. Thanks, Depp and Bobby, for
yep.
participating in this so that we'd have content.
We'll have even more content in the next round.
Yep.
Trust me.
I'm gonna try to put
I'm gonna be overworked.
as many game threes as possible on here. Elimination games. All right.
Yep. Some series won't go to elimination games. We've already seen that in 02 with the Golds and the Giants.
Are they making fun of me? Because I don't know, I'm feeling attacked. All right. Well, thanks for watching, guys. Let's wrap it up.
Yep.
See you later.
I was Disky. I was your commentator today. Titanium hosted the stream, and it's probably best for my safety if we just end it here.
Yeah. All right. See you later, guys.